There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them. There's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Toss to the outside. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He turns that loose down the right side. And they will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Ott. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
And the Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Skips away from pressure. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. Stopped at the 28 with a big 15-yard pickup. Gives him some breathing room. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They've got a first down here to open the period. Hand off from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The give on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. Inside the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular way out and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fit it in the window for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great...
It's a running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Leaves it with the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. Stumbled to the ground.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for a tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on fourth down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That's the wrong button.
Nothing but green grass
I
down the
didn't mean
middle.
to hold that.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown Sooner! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
To the air, it's Hawkins. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got room on the return. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. They bring him down to that great defensive play. Might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And here's the third interception of the night. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets a first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. All of that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get them to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Got it behind the line. It's Barnes. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, a lot of space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A strike downfield. Defense swarming on that.
3 fumbles in one game.
Turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
3 fumbles in one game. No.
This sash was a gift to me from the Queen of England. So, I beg to differ in things. We're not going into the terms of this integration. Here's the soul.
Yeah, and then the main track. Yeah, setting I do apologize for the inconvenience. The apology is not acceptable. Whenever we're together, just
actually going there too. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just learn that you don't have to just find them against the players. You will get bullied for the suit. I think that kind of intended to address them myself in a scary situation. Even though this is the place of the gods, they are my friends. How to get the players to obviously. But we are on the critical rule of the people talking trying to very well. I'm saying whatever. I've been in this place for kind of that reason to me. And you get those points.
Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, you do. So it's different if you got doing it from the time you do it. You know, yeah, I just didn't want to compromise you. I was good with whatever. I didn't have I was trying to so bad.
Well, I didn't have an explanation.
I know that's what I'm saying. So like,
I didn't know if they do have salads and stuff, and then I can do
yeah. You can do that. It wasn't like super little.
I wanted the dip at all.
Did you eat it? Well, me. My department chair didn't realize she had to be in. The way Miss Post message read was this was coming in early for 5 days. And when they reported it too, she goes, like, the message read and they report. And if you're here until 2 she was like, calling me like, what is this? Like, what? What's going on? Like, overreaction. She was like, it's like this.
That's so sad.
I was lost on it. I think it was a very good answer. Congratulations for home. I think she wants somebody to hit you. Rather she comes to me, to also in a year. To get done. She wants to 10th grade, but she didn't have the certification yet. She worked on some of the certification, but she just hadn't finished it yet. Get the schedule around possibly finishing it. Like, I think Aaron didn't put her down for the 7th class. And said, screw it, we're not for it. She finished, I think, 2 weeks ago. She was like, oh, she could take right across this trip too. Her and now the publisher, she worked really hard for that. I was like, yeah, nobody told me. She was Sean, Sean has a lot. But she might not have been just specific. So it helps me. I know what's going on in the department. I didn't like reinforce it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can help until 1 o'clock. I didn't help until 2 o'clock. Let's get all of it. You want to be late? Yeah, we saw that. just send something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I just seen it like in me playing the game slash.
We have some visitors.
I don't think I've ever seen this. What?
It was one of the
I never. I'm trying to remember who all the people are. Those other stuff. That's Kieran. Not Kieran.
Boys are non-Christian. Here we go.
He's a solo.
Yeah.
Did I know him from something else?
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football
Yeah, I know that name
is
for some
win
reason.
on the road.
Okay.
When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to venerable Bobby
Charlie
Dodd
Sheen?
Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the
Crystal
rambling record
Dawn?
Georgia
Oh.
Tech. As we'll see in playoff
Oliver
team from last
Platts.
year.
Oh, yes, that's him.
Taking on
He's the guy
another
from
team
the
from the ACC,
Bear.
the Georgia Tech
He's the
Yellow
uncle.
Jackets.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I was like, he ain't the,
With you
yeah, he's the
alongside
uncle.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game
Same
started.
career, you know, some bad guys.
And the Cavaliers will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll start the return
Yeah, he's got
inside
his
his
$5
five.
race to
He
it.
was
It seems
looking
like
for
he's
some running
down,
room,
like,
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Yellow
Isn't that
Jackets
good?
offense will go on the attack.
Is your neck good?
And David, they've got a receiver
Was your neck
that
good?
is able to command some extra attention.
You came down and you just came in and laid straight down.
You need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a
Why-
guy
why'd you
that's
wake up?
a
So you heard me
playmaker
talk?
in coverage, he's going to beat you, and he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
You didn't ask
Yeah, I
me?
don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one,
I can't hear you.
those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his
He did
way.
tell me he was hungry. You know, like, get a snack. It was like 5:45 or something.
His tracks in the backfield.
Get a snack for him.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Cavaliers offense will
What's
try
in
to
there?
get something started with their first possession. And what a
No, you can look. I don't know what that is. That's why. That's why I was asking.
And he has to have a ton of confidence.
Oh yeah,
into
she's
this one.
still got the music.
It was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice.
He's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of
You
steam.
look bigger.
Finally corralled,
But
but
it
not
could be
before
cool.
he picked up the first down. The Cavaliers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Catch in the middle.
Stop that,
It's
huh?
James. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff
Oh, you're
unit
in
on the
deal?
field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, you going?
So much
I
about
can
the
go.
passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual
It's all good.
textbook.
I mean, I don't care.
And the receiver making plays
Feel bad. I'm sorry.
being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thurman. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.